Hey there, everybody. Welcome back. How you guys all doing today? Hopefully having a good day. It's freaking hot in the UK, but it is what it is, unfortunately. But anyway, so sorry, I was just looking at something in Steam. So we're gonna be playing Ship Graveyard Simulator 2 once again. Obviously, this time we're actually checking out one of the DLCs for the game. There's currently 3 available on Steam. There is obviously the Steel Giants DLC, the Warship DLC, and the one that I'm going to be doing is the Submarines DLC. Now, obviously, all 3 of these and the game are available on Steam. You're looking around about maybe $20 in total, roughly, depending on where you are in the world. So, yeah, if you like it, what you see, why not go over it, bookmark it, buy it if you can afford it. Bum, bum, bum. Right, so let's get in and start doing a little bit of work. Obviously, I am a single player. Hey, T Miller, how you doing, buddy? So, with most of the DLCs, you get around about 3 boats or submarines per DLC, and obviously this one's no different. Let me just give Mr. T Miller a quick shout out. Obviously, there is a shout out for T Miller. If you're not following him, make sure to click on his link, give him a follow. He was playing Banished the other day. Hey, Fireman Trucker, how you doing, buddy? Yes, demolishing submarines. And actually, I'm on to my 3rd submarine. It's the biggest one out of the 3. I've already done 2. Um, yeah, so I'm lacking drastically on money. I've currently got $46 left to my name. Yeah, I need to get things worked on. Obviously, I spent most of that just getting this last one. So yeah, fun, 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 fun. But we'll get in there just a sec. There's a shout out from Mr. Fireman Trucker. So obviously, this is kind of a nice little game. Obviously, if you haven't seen this before, obviously you've got to come to the computer to choose your ships. Now, obviously, all these ones here, all these, right down to, I think it's up to this one. That's all the base games ships. Obviously, the ones we get with this one, obviously, is this one is the I-400. They're all hard difficulty, so bear that in mind. When I did them, they took me roughly 5 to 6 hours on both of these two. Obviously, you got the Kurzak, or Kursk, I should say, which is the medium-sized one. Obviously, this one is a complete boat, or submarine, should say. This one is, guess it's missing maybe the front section a little bit, as you can see in the picture there. Obviously, you do get the contracts and everything. Unfortunately, when I did mine, there was a section I could not do. Literally, actually, just below this bow part at the top, there was a section right here I could not get rid of. For some weird reason, it bugged out. It wouldn't separate correctly, so unfortunately, I just had to get what I could, scrap it, and then yeah, carry on. Also, we're now on to the Ohio class submarine. Now, one thing to bear in mind with all 3 of these, they do have um, what's the best way of putting it? Nuclear waste in them. Nuclear. Obviously, this particular one has also its Trident submarine ballistic missiles in it. So yeah. There's 10 of them on this particular submarine. I've already cleared a few of them, so I want to keep some for the stream. And yeah, we'll get in. Obviously, you do have your contracts to go through. I've almost completed this one. I just need to get 2 more cargo lifts for that one. Oh, and that one I'm just waiting on the rest of the rockets, and that'll be finished. Thankfully, the rest is going to be for me. Right then, so let's get in and do some work. Obviously, getting this lovely little vehicle. Obviously, it's just keyboard and mouse primarily. So this is currently what's left. It was all the way up to past the little parts just there. So that's how much I've cleared on the front. I've got this section right here, which is where those ballistic missiles are. I'm slowly going through getting rid of them, which is one thing I want to focus on today. I've kind of jumped to the back because I kind of got a bit stuck. I couldn't remember how the heck to get them into them. And obviously, anytime you get too close to them, you will die. So bear that one in mind. Just to show you, if I can get up there. Let's go up to here for a minute. There's sometimes you can get up there with a bit of a jump if I can. Actually, can I do it from there? It's a little bit tricky. There we go. Oh, almost had it. Almost had it there. Yeah, I kind of wish I didn't get rid of all the area back here, because it would have made life that little bit easier for me this time around. There we go. So, yeah, so up here we have the 10 ballistic missile silos. Obviously, I've already come through, cleared a few. Dogs are now in the shop simulator, and cats are coming soon. Nice team there. How are you enjoying that game, by the way? I know you were streaming it the other day, and definitely liked it. So yeah, you can just about see one right there where my little crosshair is. There's actually another missile there. Obviously, when you get close, you do get this little radiation bar thing pop up. That is basically a warning. Keep an eye on it. Obviously, if you get too close, what I'm going to do is just demonstrate this. Obviously, if you do get too close, obviously that is going to go up, up. Once it hits the red, oh, there you go. You actually die from radiation poisoning and reset to the main shelter there. So yeah, try stay away from there. It's really fun. Good, glad to hear it. Yeah, I'll have to see a little bit more footage of Pet Shop Simulator there, and then make up a decision. I haven't quite decided yet. Right then, so let's get up here. If I can get back up here, it'd be great. Ah, dang it. Let's do it from down here. Yeah, what I would recommend doing all this up here before you start removing stuff too much. Now, there is these little welds that you do have to break to get into each of these little silos. Now, there's one just there, where my little pointer is, for another one that's actually enclosed. Right. Now, to get these things out, you do need to use the old trusty crane. So, the fun part is actually getting there. Obviously, I cannot actually physically... Ooh, hello. We can get rid of that while we're here. And that one. That one. That one. There's nothing in there. There we go. Cool. That one. So that's the casings itself that can now be lifted out. So what I am going to need is my little blowtorch. Now I haven't fully upgraded in game yet. I'm currently I think around about level 9 on most of the pieces of equipment. So if you are going to do it, I would recommend looking at trying to get up to the 10 at least. Now, so we do need to just try and do this. I don't want to get too close because I don't want to die again because it's a nightmare getting back up here. So this is what I'm going to focus on right now is get these cleared and try and make the area fairly safe. But it is kind of tricky to be honest. Come on, come on. I wonder if I can come over this way just to lower that. I'm just keeping an eye on that bar at the bottom right there. Obviously, if it gets too high, yeah, I don't want to die again. So there we go. Fine. Ooh, ooh, that was close. Oh look, a team of us just loading up Pet Shop Simulator. Right, so yeah, once you get into these silos, what you need is obviously the crane, and you just click on it, and it will take it away. Obviously, it's currently waiting. So while that is doing its dues, let's jump down here. So there's lots of little nooks and crannies in this particular place. Obviously, you've got C for crouching, so you've got things like this that you have to lift away. Be careful if you're doing it from underneath. Just make sure to try and get up above. Check these little spaces because obviously if that's needed for one of those missions, yeah, you're gonna lose it and fail. Right. So there is a little bit there. There we go. But yeah, there we go. That's not too bad. We'll come back through in a minute. So let's come down here. So E to use, S to decline. Well, and I keep doing that. There we go. Right. So if I come to, so what I'm using is this little tool. It's kind of nice. It allows. It's kind of also like a scorpion's freaking throwy dart thing. I like it. It helps getting around. So what I want to focus on, I need to try and figure out how to get that back piece off. I've cleared most of it. Hey there, Mr. Jababo. How you doing? There we go. If you guys are not following Mr. Jababo, please click on that link. Give him a follow, guys. He's a great content creator and likes doing farming a little different, shall we say, to most people. So yeah, definitely go over it, check him out. So yeah, one thing I'm trying to figure out is how to get rid of these pieces here and that piece. From what I can see, everything has been released apart from obviously this back door, which could be what it is. I've gone through, I've got all these bits disconnected, so I'm guessing it's probably this something maybe right here is holding it on, but we'll get to that in a minute. Also, I do need to be very careful because I do have a piece of machinery up there that could get destroyed, which I don't want it to. Where did I put my truck over there? I think. Is it? Am I too close? No, there it is. So yes. Hey there, Farmer Marks. How you doing, buddy? Mr. Jababo is doing well. Good, glad to hear it. Yeah, so we're doing a little bit different to the norm. Obviously, normally I do Fishing Planet, not Fishing Planet, Farm Sim. But at the minute, yeah, just showing this off. I did actually a better piece, better mention it, I should say, is I did get this free from Keymailer, both the game itself and the DLC. So yeah, I'm not being paid or anything for showing this off. It's something I requested. So yeah, it's definitely a good way of getting hold of access if you haven't quite got enough funds to do it yourself. Hopefully that's going to hit. Hopefully. Right, so I want to take these two big boys out quickly. So let's get in. So obviously I'm going to need the welder. Now, obviously, if you're just starting out, but free games to know about. Exactly. I would love to have the other two DLCs at some point as well to show them off for this game because to be honest, it is a nice break from farming, from fishing, and that you just literally sit back, relax, and do it. I know occasionally I have got sort of been pulling hair out, thinking, well, why is this not working, and why is this part not coming away correctly? But yeah, it is what it is. But what I would do want to do, obviously, as you've seen earlier, for those who are here, obviously this DLC has the three submarines that I'm currently working on. The first one I was able to complete 100%, which I'm happy about. The second one, however, as I mentioned, did have an entire section near the front that I just could not get rid of. I went back two, three times trying to get rid of it, and yeah, it just wouldn't go away, unfortunately. So, well, I think once I finish this, I'm probably gonna go back to it, see if I missed something, and redo it, because it's kind of one of those things I would love to have all three completed. Oops, there we go. That's probably gonna be better. Just for my peace of mind, really. And the nice thing is you get a fair bit of money out of it too, so that does help. There we go. Now, actually, some of this stuff in the base game itself, I have not even done yet. So some of those bigger ones. So that would be quite nice. But yeah, the game itself, you're looking at, I think it's around about 10, 11 bucks US, depending on where you are, obviously. Yeah, and it's around about, well, actually, I should say 10 to 11 pound UK pound, so whatever the conversion is for you guys. But yeah, if you got Keymailer, you stream, and you may want to check it out. yeah, go over, give it a try. You never know. The worst thing they can do is say no. So, so yeah, I'm gonna be showing this off this week. Um, Now, one thing to bear in mind, what I will say as well, there is going to be flashing from time to time. So bear that in mind so you have been warned. Now, what happens is, oops, didn't mean to do that. When some of these floor pieces fall down and overlap each other, you kind of get a little bit of flashing. So that's pretty much it. But I wanted to just put it out there for you guys, just as a little warning. But yeah, I'm kind of worried about my crane. It's kind of got sparks coming off the top of it, which is crazy. Oh, hello. Falling debris, falling debris. But yeah, if you haven't played the game before, what you want to really do as you're going through, try and collect everything you see. Now, you got some bits like this that are on the side of stuff or along the wall. Give it a nudge, it'll most likely fall off. Just like that. And yeah, obviously these things right here, they can be knocked off as well. Sometimes these items are actually used for the little contracts. So obviously each one tends to have 3 contracts on each ship. So that is a nice way of making a little bit extra money towards buying some of those bigger ships and such. There we go. But yeah, they got a, oh, there's a whole little stack there from above. Yeah, so what I want to do, probably once I've got these missiles out of the way, is clear this roofway so I can get in up here and get that roof, get the stuff inside sorted out. So let's see if I can get up. Nope. Okay. Right, my little harpoon thingamabob. There. Yeah, I kind of shot myself in the foot really doing that by removing that section. Obviously, the nice thing is at the far end there by the propeller, there is little ladders up on top, and you can actually walk all the way through. I kind of wanted to get on and do something till I figured out these things, but yeah, okay, so that's fine. That's fine. Okay, that tube hasn't been removed yet. Neither has that one. So there's one. There's two, and obviously as well. Yesterday, Giants did put out the announcement for Farming Simulator 25. Obviously, that will be coming in November the 12th this year. So, yeah, obviously, I know Dajna and Mr. Jibabo during their streams, they've done huge discussions, and I know there's a lot of other people out there. Obviously, I've already got it pre-ordered, so yeah, I don't really care. As soon as it went live, I went over, pre-ordered it. Um, Now, obviously, one thing I would like it. Obviously, I don't know if I'll ever get it. Is obviously early access. That would be quite nice to actually just be able to play it, show it off to you guys before it goes live for everybody. Obviously, that is up to Giants at the end of the day. I'm not quite high enough a partner yet for that, but you never know. Maybe one day. Is that going to allow me? Nope. Oh, I've got that one already. Okay, so I'm guessing that tube is going to be the next one. But yeah, there's always hope. You never know, never know. Obviously, I know Giants are always looking to help out and make things a little bit easier for streamers. There's nothing in there, is there? No. Okay, so the reason, yeah, so once you actually get near to one of these missiles, obviously these are ballistic missiles, or any of the nuclear pallets, obviously what the first thing you'll see is the actual look of the game looks a little bit darker, a little bit more like a warning type thing, so bear that in mind. But yeah, just keep an eye on that little Geiger counter in the bottom right, and you should be fine. And obviously, I'm trying to stay within the yellow. There we go. Obviously, once you get into the red, obviously you then got to die, and typical nighttime has come around. Alright, let's see if I can find it. So in there is the missile. We can just grab that. Tab. So we've got. Yeah, so that's going to be the 7th one to come out. So there's at least 3 more in some of these silos. So what we've got, 1, 2, 3. There could even be a couple extra looking at the numbers on here. So yeah, it's very, very tricky. That's for definite. But yeah, this next one's going to be a bit tricky because they're both on either side. But yeah, this week obviously I'm going to be doing this game. Friday, back to farm sim. Probably uh, maybe talk a little bit more about FS25. And obviously, if you want to chat about it today, you're more than welcome to. What your thoughts are on the game. Obviously, it was only a theatrical trailer. Obviously, there's a lot of the information in there could end up being a little bit different. But currently, we know that there's going to be at least 2 types of rice coming, plus spinach as new crops. Obviously, in the blog, it does say there's possibly going to be more. From the looks of it, there's 3 maps. Base game. I'd like to see whether they add Silver Run as well as the Polish map. Come on, just cut, will you? Make my life a little bit easier. Yeah, so this is one thing I would recommend is when you get to doing these, is definitely look to upgrading your blowtorch. There we go. Whew. To make life that little bit easier. And obviously, where you upgrade stuff as well, you can actually get a little bit more distance. So there's that to bear in mind. Hey there, Vortex, how you doing? Zolonka, that's the one, yeah. Will be a base game. I thought so. Obviously, that's going to then add in obviously the carrots, the parsnips, and red beets from 22. So yeah, makes sense. Right, let's see if I can get rid of these while I'm doing this. I would do that one. I do need to go through and actually watch. No word on Silver Run. Okay. So to upgrade, there's actually a shed just over here next to the recycling station to do it. Once I've... Oh, heck, I'm going to have to do it. I shall show you. So, obviously, you are going to need money, first of all. You also sometimes need some materials as well. So to upgrade, you've got this one right here, the little tool station. You can actually come in here, and obviously you got all your blueprints and stuff here to start off with. So yeah, most of mine are level 8 and 9 at the minute. What's my blowtorch? That one. So yeah, my blowtorch is currently level 9. Obviously, it is going to cost you a little bit of money here. So once you've got the blueprint, I think if I remember rightly, come over here. And you can actually then upgrade. So yeah, for example, for me to upgrade my blowtorch, obviously I'm going to need that money initially for the blueprint. Then I'm also going to need an additional 450,000, $450, sorry. Plus I need some liquids and equipment to upgrade. And obviously once you've got that, that is how you then upgrade. So yeah. So my hammer is level 9, 8, 8, 9 on the crate. Now one thing as well you can do while you're in here. Hey there KW, how you doing bud? Obviously you can upgrade your crane to level 3. It makes it a little bit faster I guess. And maybe lift heavier stuff. You can also purchase explosives in here. Now obviously I bought a whole load just to get going a while ago and I'm still working my way through them. Now these I would recommend using on things like oh, you know where you get charged areas. So if you try hitting a nut or something like that, or whatever you want to call it, a nut or a bolt, sometimes they're charged. If you use a bit of explosives, that will then take that away. You don't have to use your hammer. You can also get, now I don't know if this was in here previously, I don't remember it, but they did add in mobile cargo. And what this does is you can actually load your items into one of these. Now there is a set capacity on these, so bear that in mind. Instead of your truck, and then that actually gets lifted direct to your warehouse to save a little bit of time. So currently, actually, I have most of this ship in my truck on the smaller items. The big bulky stuff around the outside is obviously being lifted away. But yeah, that's literally how you do it. So just a little recap. So go over to your tool station, buy the blueprint, and then go over to the shed over there to actually upgrade. But make sure you got all of the um, stuff needed first. So yeah, no worries there, Farmer Marks. But yes, I'm not sure how high it exactly goes. I know obviously 10, I believe, is probably the max. I don't know if it goes any higher, but it would be nice. And there we go. I do like this little. I'm not sure. I can't remember what this is actually called. I keep calling it a harpoon, but I don't think it is. I think it's a little spear. Oh crap! I missed. Come on, come on, come on. Give me just the edge there, just so I can get back up. But yeah, when you're doing this, I would definitely recommend clearing out the upper area, um, so you don't have this stupid idiot like I am. Grapple hook, that's the one. Yes. Now, obviously, I could have, if I really wanted to, is come into the L key, and yeah, look here. So obviously, you got all your information if you haven't seen this before about doing various different things. So obviously, knocking out your bolts and connectors, electrics, radiate. Oh, that's one thing I very rarely use is the radial menu. Collectibles, where is it? The winch. Obviously, you've got your cable hazard stuff. So yeah, there's a whole lot of things that are useful if you get a little bit stuck along the way. Yeah, obviously the worst thing is I've got my little truck over there, which is going to need to be emptied out at some point. That's going to be fun. Right. Oh, I know somebody mentioned what was it? Let's go back. So da 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 da. No, we're on a silver run. But yeah, Vortex. I don't think the US map will be silver run. Yeah, I would like to see them add that map in, but because I know in FS22 they did say that it was going to be released with the next major update. Which technically this is a huge update because it's a complete new game. So technically, shouldn't they be putting it in? So yeah, we'll have to wait and see. And I know obviously some of the stuff in there would help Dave out a lot. Uh, on DJ stream, Kermit said the US map will have an episode streamed at Farmcom. If it was to be silver run, they wouldn't have specific. Yeah, very very true. Well, hopefully they have like the trees and stuff from maybe the silver run on one of the new maps, or at least have the stuff available. Because I think that is definitely some trees on there that will change a lot of map makers' looks. So yeah. But anyway. So where do we get up to? I know we're right here, aren't we? So back to my little blowtorch, which really does need to be sorted out at some point. But yeah, I think once you get to level 10 on the blowtorch, that'll make this part a lot easier. There we go. Come on, cut. There we go. 5. There. Okay. I just want to step away, so once that is pulled out of the way, I'm not nerfed, should we say? The mine shaft is important to be released to mod. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, because it's kind of interesting how they set up that the iron ore trigger on that. Obviously, I know it is linked in Canyon Crossing to that trigger. Um, but obviously you do need the platinum for it. Right, it must be that one there. Sorry, my headset just died again. For some weird reason, I think I need a new one at some point. It keeps turning itself off. But yeah, we will see. But yeah, so yeah, like I said, so see two types of rice. The spinach is coming. Oh, um, as new crops, possibly more. We shall see. Um, in addition to that, obviously we know that water buffalo is being added as a new animal type. So that's kind of cool. Obviously, I know during Dave's stream and other people's streams that I've been watching, um, it has been mentioned a few times about possibly ducks, because obviously, oh, there we go. Um, in a lot of Asian villages and such, where they do all these growing, they actually use ducks as a pest control. So that would be quite a nice idea to have that added in as well. Possibly goats as well, but that's one thing that's still up in the air to wait and see about. Obviously, I know that a lot of these little villages do have um, goats around them, so yeah, there's a lot of buffalo, goats, ducks. Yeah, and obviously until we see like the American map and the European map, obviously with the European map, it's got to be Sri Lanka thinking about it, so we don't need to worry about too much on that one. But yeah, definitely the new American map is going to be an interesting one. That key. But yeah, I am definitely excited to see it. That's for sure. How about you, Mr. Jabab? Mr. Jababo, because I know that you're probably going to be having early access. Um, what's your thoughts so far on what you've seen? Obviously, because obviously you have a little bit more knowledge probably than most of us. Let's see. So we got one missile over there. I can just about see the tip. There it is. Now, I know, obviously, one of the biggest things that kind of bugs me about some people who, shall we say, mod for the game, kind of put the modding head on more than they do their gaming head, shall we say. And okay, I understand where some people like Mr. Day, for example, who's been around for a long, long time playing this game, playing Farm Sim. Um, Obviously, he does want to see a lot of new improvements, which, to be honest, we all do at the end of the day. Um, but obviously, for those who are fairly new to the game, I think there's a lot of hype that way. It may not necessarily understand where Dave is coming from. So what I've tried doing is looking at it in two different ways. One is a gamer. As a gamer, yes, I'm excited to see the new maps, the new animals, what new things they've added within the game itself that I can work with. But then I also look at it as a modder. Now, obviously, in 25, I will, and I'm actually going to say this regardless whether alpacas get added, I will be creating my own, oh cruds, map. Obviously, in 22, I've already made a little bit of a start on it, or on a map, just to learn the basics for map making. Who knows? Maybe it may be futile doing it now, but it's given me something of a basic knowledge, I suppose. Ah, can I keep doing that? Now, can I get it from here? It'd be easier, that's for sure. Come on, come on. Ah, not quite. But yeah, I am going to be putting out a map of some form in 25. Um, oh, fudge nuggets. There it is. Come on. So yeah, that is something I am going to be working on regardless. Um, Also, I will be still helping out Mr. Dave. Don't worry about that. If he wants stuff converted, then that's fine. If you want some new factory set up, I know that Mr. Green Thumb Farmer has been working on a few ideas. Obviously, some new bridges that he's been working on in Blender. So that's going to be quite nice. Now, I've been trying to think what sort of size map to go for. That's the thing in the game. Um, Obviously, the one I'm currently working on is an edited version. Well, it's actually um, Elm Creek. I just literally pulled it from the game, gone in, removed a few things, and started a little bit of landscaping. A 2x. Do you think I could go? I don't know. I was thinking more maybe. I don't know. I was thinking more 4x. I don't know. Obviously, I'd have to wait and see how I feel. Obviously, on a standard size map, obviously, for anybody seen it in the stream, was it last week or the week before when I showed it off? Just one corner where the forest area is, that's taken up like what quarter of the map. So, yeah, I think. Oops, sorry, I nudged the mouse there. Yeah, I'm thinking something definitely a little bit bigger than a standard size map. Um, I could see possibly a 4x. But obviously, one thing I would need to learn is obviously increasing the size of the map itself. Obviously, with that, do I also need to change the size of any of the graphics? So, like the textures and stuff, do I need to increase them? But at the same time, how the heck do I do it? So, a lot of the stuff is I'm hoping Dave is going to be showing off a lot of it during streams and obviously posting on YouTube. I know he did say he was going to plan on doing more tutorial type videos and posting them on YouTube, so that is going to help a heck of a lot. So yes, it's a converting thing if I remember right. Okay, yeah. Obviously, this is a whole new kettle of fish. Obviously, up until now, all I've really done is productions and little sheds and stuff, little placeballs, stuff like that. Yeah, obviously this time around it's going in and creating an entire map. And well, yeah, we'll see. We shall see how it goes, regardless. So, but yeah. Oh, I died. That's weird. That's one thing that does happen occasionally as well to me. I don't know if anybody else had it. It's almost like the Geiger counter doesn't recognise there's so much there that it actually kills you, even though that was shown in the green. But yeah, we shall see regardless. But yeah, and who knows, maybe one day I will become special enough to get early access as well with you guys, like Mr. Jababo and Dave and such. Right. But for now, we are obviously forgot. Oh, that could be why. I just spotted the tip. If I can get it. A missile right there. That didn't help my cause, that's for sure. So that's that section, that section. Okay, so I could start maybe working on some of that. I got a feeling that goes a little bit further down than I want it to, but we'll have to wait for that. Oh, I'm very special. Not necessarily in a good way, shall we say. Ah, blesses. But yeah. Oh, so much to think about over the next few months, that is for sure. That is for sure. Right, so let's take you out. We can take that one out. And we'll come back to this. But yeah, I think it'd be quite nice to see what sort of the new productions are. Obviously, they mentioned about missions. Just was it building missions and stuff like that. That is going to be an interesting one to see. There we go. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, take it, brake, will you? Come on, it's just that top little bit I can't quite get. There we go. 5. Take it, please. There we go. Hopefully it took it. Let's take that inner silo. But yeah, this part is, oh my goodness. So yeah, so obviously I've got my contracts currently ongoing. I've obviously now finished one thing, woohoo! Hence why I now, oh, she can't see it, but I do have 4,746.10. Let's see. So I still need to find 5 more toilets and 4 sinks for the mission just there. I'll hit tab. I also need 2 lift cargoes to be pulled out. Once they're done, that is going to help. So that one, there we go. Did you, or didn't I? I don't think I clicked on it, so let's try that one more time. Yeah, so all these now are bonus material for my pocket later on. But yeah, I think what I'll do is once I've completed all the contracts, basically pull this whole thing apart, obviously I'm going to need to sort out what's left over. My primary thing I'll probably focus on is upgrading the rest of my tools. If I have time, I'm not, the way this is going, it's going quite slowly. I'm probably going to look at going back 1 submarine and trying to finish off on that. There we go, that's the one I want. Right, there's nothing in there, so that is fine. See, this part always worries me because it changes, but the counter isn't. Hopefully I'm at a good distance. But yeah, why couldn't they have removed this earlier on? What if I wanted kids later on in life? Oh my goodness. This is not a good job. But it pays freaking well, that's for sure. I said friggin', not. I didn't swear. Oh, there we go. But yeah, this is. Actually, I didn't realise there were so many. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 ballistic missiles in this thing when it's in the service. Holy cripes. Yeah, that's not nice. Right, so now we've got one on each side, so this is going to be a little bit more tricky, guys. There we go. There we go. But yeah, what I will say as well, if you are going to go for the early access, this part worries me. For 5725, obviously make sure to support your favorite channel or partner, I should say. Obviously, I know Mr. Jababo has his partner code that you can enter in when purchasing. I'm probably going to die again in a minute. To be honest, I'm not really bothered myself if you want to support me, but I'd rather you support Mr. Dajnet, Mr. Dave. So obviously, the higher he gets, the more opportunity he gets for early access and things. So yeah, I'd probably use his code rather than mine. So obviously his is Dajnet, D-A-J-N-E-T. I'm guessing Mr. Jababo is just his name, Jababo. So just, yeah, obviously go over there and check the guys out anyway, and ask if you want their partner code. Actually, that's one thing I need to set up as well, is obviously the links down below for you guys if you do want to order it. There you go. Yeah, so the Farm Sim 25 currently, was it $50 US, $50, 49, I think it's 49.99 US dollars if I remember rightly for just the game. You can actually spend an additional $30 if you want to and get the Season 1 pass. So around about $80 for the two. I'm holding off at the minute going for the season pass because obviously I kind of want to see what is going to be in the first ones to start off with. That's for sure. Alright, so we'll take them away. I don't like how the partner codes work. That program needs to be changed. Yeah. Yep. Obviously, the way it is at the minute, there's obviously a lot of people out there who are the lower partners and not getting early access, or very few get early access. Um, yeah, personally, I would like to see maybe Giants look into it a little bit more, where I don't know, it just a way to let maybe some of the smaller streamers get early access, even if it's just maybe one game or one DLC every now and again. It just shows that Giants actually cares about that stream, because obviously they want the people to do well at the end of the day and earn a bit of money. And yeah, obviously it doesn't really, at the minute, it's not really giving you much of an incentive because it does take a long time to get up to bronze, then from bronze to silver, silver to gold. So yeah, obviously I know at the minute Dave is a bronze partner, so yeah. But yeah, getting up further and getting earlier access. I'm gonna die now. I got a feeling I'm gonna die in a minute. Oh, there we go. Cole, you can actually get quite close to that occasionally. Let's get rid of that bugger. While you're doing that, actually, I'm going to just step back just so the picture's a bit clearer. I think the consumer should save the dollars to use a code, like $5 saving. Yeah, that would be a nice idea. Obviously, I do know that partners, I believe, do get like, is it like a $1 per sale or something like that? I have no idea. Um, But what I found really interesting this time around, with the pre-release prices, I'm pretty sure previously they've always added in something like a 20-25% discount, something like that. I can't remember the exact number for the pre-release. This time they haven't done that. So it's kind of, well, what's the point? It's like you've punished you're punishing the new players and stuff, and it's almost like they're more money orientated this time around. Obviously, they're a business at the end of the day, but it's like, well, what about the little incentive to help push people into actually buying the pre-order, should say? So yeah, that's something that's really missing. So yeah, I don't know. Hey, I am Trans Gaming. How you doing, buddy? Welcome back in. They offered mods for pre-release, the Gold Harvest and the MacDon. So I thought, yep. To be honest, I'm not overly impressed. Now, obviously, one thing is as well with that MacDon, dear pack. Obviously, it was discussed quite heavily yesterday. Looked into, obviously, on the Amazon website. It states what headers you come with it. Obviously, there's nothing actually in there to say that actually does swathing, but obviously some of the headers and the pickup header do point that way. But obviously, there's no information apart from that given out yet. So, will that pack do the swathing? And if so, is that a feature-based game, or is it being added with that particular mod pack? I know some people in 22 have used the mod itself. I have myself briefly on Canyon Crossing. Obviously, that's the last missile gone, and that's all good. I'm not too worried about the top now for the minute. I do want to try and get this top area off. Actually, while I think about it, I could start getting some of those crane crate things now. Wee Geronimo! Only kidding. Yeah, because obviously I'll try and discuss it a bit more on Friday stream. Let's buy a couple of these, but yeah, let's buy that. And it will obviously save my little truck from being overfilled. But yeah, obviously looking at it, there is obviously the mower headers, the grain header, corn headers that point the way of doing swathing with it, as well as obviously that header for connected to a combine. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Obviously, hopefully, either during FarmCon or something like that, they will maybe elaborate a bit more. But for now, there's very little information about it. So yeah, swathing is cooler than rolling stuff. Yeah. Um. Actually, to be honest, I prefer rolling. I did do a little bit of swathing, but obviously when you get into the big, huge fields on Canyon Crossing, it is really hard to do the swathing. Um, and obviously with the mod currently, or when I used it, you couldn't do like a hired helper to do the collecting, so you kind of all had to do it yourself. Hopefully that's been resolved with the Giants version, so we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. But yeah, but regardless, I've got the game coming, so and I get that pack anyway, so that's fine. And I'm pretty sure I get the combine as well. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah. Um, right now, one thing as well, if you weren't aware, just quickly, if you wanted to place down one of these guys in here, just right. So what you want to do is obviously 5 button to call the crane, but then right mouse click to select your mobile cargo skip. Once you've done that, hit the old left mouse button to place it down where you want, and then you can start filling it up in there instead of your truck, and it makes life so much easier. And obviously, once it is full, a net will actually go over the top to say, "I'm full, get rid of me, move me on." Right, so thankfully, I don't think I've got anything else up here apart from that one thing in the far corner. So, I'm going to start clearing some of this out. I think. Yeah. You have to use cosplay to do that. Yeah, I don't like cosplay. I've had issues with it back in 19, and yeah, to be honest, I'd rather do it myself. One thing obviously you could do, thinking about it, Mr. Jababo, and also you guys, obviously if it comes out that the swathing is in there, that it adds it in with the particular mod, but hired helpers cannot use it, I would be inclined to use a mod like Follow Me, um, and do obviously the swathing myself, and then have a Follow Me helper following up behind me, picking up the swath. Now, obviously, with swathing, you are meant to get a better yield back off of it than just cutting it with a normal grain header. So there is that option, but when you get into big huge maps with big huge fields, it's very time consuming. But yeah, I do like that they are adding in new equipment, new companies to the game, so it's definitely expanding, which is really nice. There we go. Now, I just realized something. My sounds do not sound quite right. Audio. Let's bring that up a bit. Music effects. There, we'll put that on the truck. Sort in place. Save. Because that's what I'm after. The bang bang bangs. There we go. Obviously, if it's a little bit loud, let me know, guys. It's kind of a little bit low. But I do have my phone there. That's better, that's better, that's better. That is so much better. There we go. Yeah, why did I turn it down for in the first place? I have no idea. There we go. And obviously, will rocks be returning as well? Thinking about it in the fields. Obviously, and that was one thing they added in 22. Will the AI for 25 be improved or not? In all honesty, I'm actually trying to go a little bit more friendly towards the base game helpers rather than using things like auto drive, cosplay. So, hey, Mr. Cope TV Gaming, how are you, sir? Oh, welcome in, birdie. I just realised that yeah, the sound wasn't actually gone all that time. That's terrible. Nearly in an hour, and you guys never said anything. uh, let's see where we're. That is why I think that this is the new features of all the game online. Weeds, rocks, lime, weeds, rock, watching, function in 19 to 22, so swathing, maybe insert, maybe in insects for 25. That would be an interesting one. Yeah, what is it, like locusts and stuff like that that demolish your crops or stuff like that. That would be kind of an interesting concept. That's one thing we were kind of wondering about. I think it was when 22 came out, wasn't it? Um, well, we have like pests being added in that destroy your crops and such. Obviously, if they add ducks, it's a possibility because obviously, like I said, in Asian countries where they do grow rice, they use as a Peking duck or something like that as pest control. So it could be. But yeah, there's a lot of speculation. A lot of it is. Oh, there we go. So you can just chuck it straight in as normal. The little trucky. So yeah. But yeah, as a gamer, I am definitely excited. As a modder, it's definitely a modder. Not a mother, a modder. For the game. Um, I'm on the hedge or the fence with it at the minute. Obviously, until I get the files, see what can be what I can use, and what Dave could possibly use, and ideas we can come up with. Yeah, we will see. Actually, while that's there, what if I can jump in there just to get over this wall? There we go. Oh, I can't get it yet. Let's chuck that there. Did But yeah, fun. But yeah, excited, nervous, because obviously, yeah, new map and stuff. Now obviously, you'll keep with obviously cosplay Vortex. Yeah, I know a lot of people would. I don't know. I may try it again one day. Maybe 25 will be the game to do it. I don't know. Obviously 22. Currently, I've been using auto drive a lot, and obviously the in-game helpers. personally, I've got no real quarrels with the in-game helpers, but when it comes to things like the swathing, yeah, I could definitely see myself adding it in. Now, the thing that kind of worries me is maybe some of the game specs needed to run the game. Obviously, the recommended one is probably what I currently have on my system. So yeah. So for anybody with lower PC specs, yeah, it's gonna be kind of a tough one for you guys to play. But yeah, go over to Steam. I'd recommend, if anybody hasn't done so already. Oh, geez, that's teetering right on the edge. I need to get rid of this roof quickly. Let's see. Anything linked on there? Nope, good. What's holding that on? Is that all one piece? That is just what? Oh, it's two. Okay, I'm missing something. And I'm hoping it's not going to be this dude. I might have to lose this one. Oh, cruds. Okay. What am I missing? Unless it's going through that bulkhead, which is a possibility. I've had quite a few of them. Probably, yeah. I'm gonna have to clear this area as well. Go up a bit. Oh, I just hope that doesn't fall down, because that would be a waste of money. But yeah, on Steam currently, it does show the PC specs needed for 25. And if you haven't checked it out, definitely go over and have a look. Oh crap! I keep going the wrong way. There we go. But yeah, I think I'm going to be okay. I just hope some of you guys. I know there's a few people out there that do have questionable setup, shall we say? So, but we'll see. But it's fun. It's gonna be fun. There we go. There we go. But yeah, definitely going to be needing something a bit more oomph, should we say, next time around. There we go. Coolio. Now, one thing as well to remember, there is stuff on the ceiling. You don't necessarily have to knock them down already, straight away. Because else if you remove those plates, they will fall down. Now, ones like this can be removed by hand. But if you did want to remove them, you just need to give them a nudge, and they will fall down like Humpty Dumpty, just like that. See? Where the heck did that go? I think that just fell straight through the floor. I have no idea. But there we go. There's that. And some of these as well. Oops, didn't mean to do that. I have noticed some of these are actually almost super glued to the ground as well. Oh, that's fine. He's getting close to being full. Right, I'm kinda really interested in finding these other items needed. So there's a toilet there, so that makes 8, 9. There's a couple of sinks. How in the heck do you fit through here? You have to be like Skinny Millini, whatever it is their name is, to get up here. Holy smokes. And also, look at the roof as well. There's usually some lights in some of these. Showers, which is quite nice. Some overalls there. Oh, there we go. Grab that. I'm hoping that's getting close to the amount I need. Let's grab that. Oh, typical. But yeah, so another thing I want to upgrade as well is the space my player can hold. Or the amount it can hold. Okay, they're not registering, but I'm hoping they will once they get over to the warehouse. There we go, let's grab them. Come on, come on. There we go. The AI is not reliable. Courseplay and auto drive will do exactly what you tell them. Yep. Courseplay will not jump fields. True. To be honest, I haven't had any issues with the AI jumping fields. To be honest, this time around, I know in 19 it did a few times, so we'll see. Now, actually, that's one thing I was going to mention as well. Obviously, if you look at the Season 1 pass, in it, there is... Oh, we'll have that. Is it the third quarter DLC item? Obviously, I think it says, was it Stars Align? That, I know a lot of people are speculating that is possibly auto drive, or not auto drive, GPS being added to the base game. Now, actually, my thoughts on that is, would I really want to pay for something that was originally free as a mod? Oh, there we go, so that is full. I'm not sure. Oh, I can get rid of that piece as well. That one and that one. So there you go. So like I said, there is the mesh on to say it is full. Obviously, while I'm at it, I'm going to drop another one on the other side. Holy heck, that was quite loud. Yeah, I'm not sure personally, but looking at the season 1 DLCs, yeah, so obviously you get Stars Aligned, which is the third one. You got a map of some kind, which could be a UK style map, which would be quite nice. I'm not even 100% sure what the other two could even be. There we go. Now I'm picking up toilets in that, and it's not registered. And one of it just has to be in the warehouse itself. We'll see when it goes through. But yeah, there's another thing as well. You get little wires sticking out of it that you have to knock. There's another one that needs to be knocked. We'll have that. There's that. Oh, cool! I'm right to the end now. Yay! Nearly there, nearly there. But yeah, you got these little spaces down the sides where you got bunks and stuff as well that you have to clear. So there's a whole load of stuff. Oh, there we go. So there's the second mission done, or contract should say done. So let's tab to there. So we need 2 lift cargoes. Okay. Well, I know there's about 3 or 4 in this area, so yeah, we'll get to that in a minute. Right, so just sort of clearing most of this stuff as I can. Well, that's just rude. Oops. Did we do that? Got some ladders there that need to be nudged. Oh, yeah, I'll come back for that in a minute then. There we go. Crouch. That. Oh, I can pick that one up. There. Destruction! Destruction! Oh, okay. Obviously, it doesn't want me to hold on to that package. There we go. That should be more than enough to pick up the rest of these. Let's grab that up to the end. But yes, we shall see. But yeah, FarmCon, we will get to see some more, that's for definite. Let's see. That's doing my head in. Yeah, what I'll do is, when I take a little break in a bit to check on my wife, and daughter. I got something to mention about my daughter today. Oh my goodness, it's been a fun day. So the school that my daughter is going to had to be evacuated today. Seemingly, the school got a bomb threat, and they had to evacuate all the kids. Oh, heck, didn't mean to do that. So yeah, she ended up only. The worst thing is she was actually doing one of her exams, her art exam today. So lunchtime they ended up having to evacuate, and yeah. So at some point in the next few weeks, I'd imagine they're going to be doing this second half because it was meant to be all day for the exam. So yeah, she was kind of happy and a little bit sad as well because of it. Because obviously art is one of basically a primary subject. I know of it in the States and stuff. You get it quite a bit in places. Actually, I haven't heard many stories about any more. Well, it's more guns to be honest, in it over there. But yeah, a bit of a shock. It was I think two or three other schools were actually evacuated as well. So it wasn't just hers. But what the local council decided to do is actually clear every school within the area, the city here, and yeah, not good. That's for sure. Right, there's a little hatch up there. So that was kind of crazy. But yeah, what I'll do is when I go for a quick break, I will put up the actual Farm Sim 25. It's going to get hard to get used to saying this. Um, Video for you guys to watch if you haven't seen it already. And what I'll probably end up doing is adding it into maybe my starting screen for for the next few months. I'm not seeing any more. Oh, just this stuff here. There we go. Oh, fiddlesticks. I really don't want to do that, but oh, dang it. And again, dang it. Oh, it's just a pick up. See that? It tricks you. It tricks you. Some are stuck there, some are not. That's not fair. That's really not fair. Oh, I should be able to get in here if I can do this right. I can nudge. Oh no, couldn't quite get it. Okay, I was hoping to just jump down one. Didn't quite work, but oh well. Right, there we go. These things, yeah, anything loose I tend to take off as I'm going. These things I just tend to leave on till I knock the walls down. Oh, there's TV there. Wow, that's better than the one I've got at home. Can I have that? Can I sneak that away in my truck? Can I? Actually, what I should do is bring the truck up at this end so I can unload into here and just use the other thing down there. Cosplay is so much better in 22. So many improvements over 19. Yeah, I think so regarding obviously the cosplay, obviously if we still have grapes and olives, then I'll probably look into using it personally again, and it is still improved. There we go. But yeah, I want to get in here, get all these little bits and pieces. Crouch down would be easier. There we go. Oh, I'm full. But yes. But yeah, at the minute I'm fine doing most of the work myself, or just using auto drive. Yeah, that's obviously one of the big things as well with the auto drive mod. Now, obviously, if the map had, also obviously mainly going on about canyon crossing, if it had the splines in there, obviously that would help. Oh, can, but where it doesn't, that's where then the base game helpers are kind of useless, really, unless you actually go through, repaint the entire map to a texture that they can actually read and utilize better. So that's why I've been going through on mine and painting up a lot of gravel textures. And obviously, my current tests have been promising. They're a little bit jittery in places, but overall, they do go from A to B pretty well. Just using them, so I could see myself doing away with auto drive permanently, but we'll see. But yeah, obviously got possibly the GPS coming as a DLC. I still reckon that the map is a UK map regardless. I know some people said maybe Irish or something like that. Yeah, we'll see. We will see closer to the time when that is due to be released, which will be, what, end of next year. Haven't got a clue on any of the rest really, so here we go. Can I get one more? Nope. Typical. Bleak and typical. If you want to use it in FS25, you will have to, yeah. But yeah, obviously when 25 comes out, I will be checking it out with preferably without any mods to start off with. Maybe me, I'll probably go in and make my own cedar and stuff like that, like a few people do. That does everything, and maybe some. I'm just gonna. See, I did that with 22 as well. I actually started off pretty well. I didn't really use too many over-the-top mods. Then I kind of got a bit um, crazy, shall we say, on Canyon Crossing, going up with big, huge capacities. And I think this is one thing that actually does bug Dave as well, because he would love for you guys to use some more of the base game size equipment, um, rather than having all these modded trailers that people put out. Where the heck's that bit gone? Uh, that's weird. I am sure I seen a spot here. Oh, there it is. Um, I was just about to say, I'm sure there's a spot here that needs to be destroyed. My little blowtorch. But yeah, 25, I'll be checking out each and every map that comes out. Now, actually, that's another thing as well. Are they going to somehow make it so um, they're regional maps? That would be an interesting thing to see. Because obviously in places like Asia, where they just grow rice, they're not going to have cotton and stuff like that as well. So, yeah, that'd be a nice thing if they were able to add that in. Right. There we go, there we go, there we go. Hopefully there's nothing above I have to break up. No, it doesn't look like it. I might get away with it. The only part I might need is that separated, that wall. But we'll see. Ah, okay, so they grow corn as well, do they? Okay. But yeah, just having the that option to limit what crops are grown on a map like a biome, as Dave wants to call it, would be a nice option rather than having all of those crops available. Because with that, if you think about it, if Giants were able to do that, we could technically get smaller maps from Dave that are more biome specific for the crops. And I think it would make life that little bit more funky. Let's turn that off so I don't need that now. There we go. But also then having the option to be able to transfer is also the from one map to the other is going to be the key, I suppose, on that. There we go. If everyone plays it the same, it'd be boring. Yeah. Yep, we all like our own. We have our own little game styles. Obviously, I play differently to Dave. I play different from T Miller. T Miller plays different from Dave, and also Green Thumb has his own style. So yeah, I can see it that way. But obviously, if you had smaller maps, here you go. Just a quick one. While I just crawl under here. How you doing there, Green Thumb? Obviously, if Dave was to put out a smaller map set, shall we say, that are maybe 2x sized maps, or even base game sized maps, would you really want bigger capacities and faster equipment? Or would you be more willing to actually try using a lot of the base game stuff that comes with the game? I know I would. As annoying as some of the stuff is, yeah, I would definitely give it a try. At least once or twice. I know one of the first things I'll be editing is that freaking root crop harvester. Oh my goodness, that is hard work. Oh, please say that's gonna go as well. Let's see if I can come down there. Ah, come on, let me through, let me through. This thing's hard work. There we go. Bonk. There we go. Ah, these little cavities on the side are really hard work to get through. Right then. There we are. Right, let's do some from this side. Let's see. So we've got a bulkhead here. Okay, dokie. I see where we need to be up there. Oops, didn't mean to do that. So we got one just here. Oh. There's that. And just out of curiosity, how low does that go? Now this is another little tip or thing I've found as well. If you're not unsure how far down a bulkhead goes, just call the crane. You don't have to click on anything. It actually shows you roughly where it goes down to. So that is actually going down to the lower floor there. So if I want to remove it, I need to obviously go through, remove the floor panels there. So, and well, probably, if anything up here is connected, so yeah, this upper floor will need to be removed as well. But just on this one end, I would hope. So let's remove some of this here, because I would love to get rid of that top. Just get some of this stuff removed by the crane. Obviously things like this and this I could use for obviously my lift cargoes contract that's ongoing. Where the heck is that pallet there? Yeah, I don't want to come across any further for the minute. Let's take this away. We'll take that away if I can get through. Yep, there we go. My fat booty is getting in the way again. we go. Technically, I don't really need to worry too much about this side for now. But I do need to take probably these plates away if I can get past. Oh, probably that there is in my way. Can I get closer to that? Yeah, you also have to almost at times think a little bit more logical with some of your demolishing. There we go. Let's get rid of this quickly. Now, I was actually watching Surfing Cowboy the other day, doing some of these boats and that, and I noticed that he's gone through, he's removing the upper plate, he's gone then onto the, obviously you got these little bits in between, he's chopping them up, and then going to the bottom one. You don't really need to have to, you don't really need to. Sometimes if you just do the top one, it'll drop the whole lot. Sometimes if you take the top plate and then just the bottom plate, it'll just disconnect to the middle section. So you don't really have to do too much work. You just got to try and work a little bit smarter, should we say? But I do know that some people have things about that, so ADHD and such. So yeah, but yeah, some people like to do everything. I like to try and find little workarounds so I'm not working as hard. There we go. But I also have to think about, like, say for instance, if this is a machine. Now, if I was to take this out, is there a plate that's not been disconnected yet that could potentially destroy that? That's the one thing I do think about as well. Obviously, if it's below it, I'm not too bothered. But it's anything that's above it is going to be the issue. Oh, okay, so that one piece is not going to allow me to... Oh, okay, fine. Also, if you weren't aware, Q key will also throw it when you've got a tool in your hands. There we go. Yay! Yay! Look at that. Do you see it? Do you see it, guys? Nice, 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 nice. Let's get rid of that over there. Can I jump over there? Probably not. How are we doing? 6:30 my time. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this pulled off with the old harpoon winch thing. I'm going to call that to be pulled away. And I'm going to take a very, very quick break. Do you search for collectibles first or just start tearing it down? I tear it down because obviously those collectibles could literally be anywhere. And that's something that they've added into the game if you weren't aware as well, guys. They've added collectibles into this, which could literally be anywhere within the ship or the submarine. So yeah, I just start cracking on. If I find it, I find it, which is great. I'm pretty sure I had a little. I think if I remember rightly, it was actually a plane in this one, which was I think up at the front end of the ship. So it was quite a quick, easy collectible. But yeah. But I know some of the base game stuff, the lower tier stuff, ships don't have anything. So yeah, because I went through a couple of them just to check. So yeah, you need to upgrade your hammer to a one-hit wonder. Yeah, obviously that is one thing I am going to be working on, T Miller. I'm currently actually level 9 on my hammer and a lot of my stuff. Level 8 and 9 for most of the equipment I've currently got. I would recommend with obviously these heavy or the hard ships is to get up to 10 if you can. But yes. But anyway, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go into the intermission screen. So I'll take a break screen for the minute. But what I'm going to do, I think I've got it here somewhere, is just play that video. That was released yesterday for you guys. If I can find it. Is that the one? Yeah. Let me add See, I'm not even ready for this because I wasn't planning on doing this, but media source. We'll do FS25. Ooh, FS25. Let's come into here. Danas. That. Oh. It's not showing that one. Why won't you show it? Nope. I know that there's another one here. That's an MP4. So why is that not showing in announcements? Oh, I'm in the wrong one. There. Hopefully this thing's going to play. There we go.
All around the world, farmers know farming is an art. Like life, we know it can be hard. And it can be surprising, too.
Yeah, they don't make life easy, do they? But yeah, anyway, guys, enjoy this little video. Restart that for you, and I'll lock that off. This gives you an idea of what's coming, and hopefully, I won't be too long. And hopefully, it doesn't redo. But be right back, guys.
All around the world, farmers know farming is an art. Like life, we know it can be hard. And it can be surprising, too. But sometimes it's about being at the right place at the right time. A wise man once said that the best lessons are learned under the wide open sky. I think the same thing can be said about our art. Yeah, it can be messy, but it's always beautiful. So beautiful it can help you see yourself and the world in all new ways. In the art of farming, the soil is the canvas, the seeds are the paint, and the harvest is the masterpiece.
Hey, this is pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty darn good. Is it missing something? You're too cute to eat. Maybe some fresh spinach for a change?
Alright, peeps, I'm back. Sorry, that was a little bit loud, wasn't it? My apologies. I can't even see which one that line that was on. But let's get rid of that. Obviously, what I'll do tomorrow is actually work on getting that set up correctly so it shows a little bit better and the sound isn't so loud. I don't like. Don't you like how at the end Giants makes a point that we will not be eating the chicken? Yeah, no. Some people actually speculate that they're adding in a butcher, but I doubt it. It goes kind of against their policy, really. So, um, yeah. Oh, oh, nice. I decided to get some strawberry milk today. Oh, obviously it's been in the fridge all afternoon cooling. Oh, it's so nice. It's been really. Obviously, the other day I mentioned about it being really hot over in the UK at the minute. Today it was up to like 28, 29 degrees. And oh my god, it's a killer. I don't know how you guys over in America put up with it. Oh yeah. But yeah, that has gone down really, really nice. But I really need to actually start making my own. I've got the little mixers and stuff for it. But yeah, rarely ever use it. Right, so let's see if we can get back on this boat. There we go. I do like this little thing. It still reminds me of Scorpion's little handheld thing that he's got. Oh, get over here! Like, get over here! Oh. Right, okay, so now that that's removed, I can get this out of here. Let's have a look. So, I'm probably going to need to take that wall out to access that bit that needs to be blowtorched. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Yeah, these walls, for example, these bits in the middle do not actually need to be grinded. Obviously, I know in the tutorial it tells you to grind them up, stuff like that. But if you just take the panels out either side, as you can see, it just removes them automatically, which is cool. Hopefully that's not going to cause an issue. But yeah, just take the panels out. Same with the floor and roofing panels. Just take the top one out, take the bottom one out, and yeah, you're good to go. Just make sure there's nothing else up there for the moment. On this side anyway. But yes, I will have to get that video sorted out properly for Friday's stream. So obviously we'll be back on Canyon Crossing. So I can get that set up properly. There we go. Let's take this out as well. Yeah, so that. Yeah, what I'll probably do next is focus on that, taking out that other wall piece. There we go, there we go, there we go. There we go. Oh, you're loose already. Missed one, typical. There, missed one there. There we are, there we go. And that one there. But even like the railings as well, you don't actually have to grind them out. Now, the other ones that I do sometimes do is the steps that go upwards. But yeah, if you take out the floor piece below it, it'll just take the whole thing out. So it does save a little bit of time. There we go. Ooh, we're nearly to the bottom. Cool, cool, cool. Actually, can I access any of that stuff up the top yet for the contract? 6. No, not quite. I need to take that wall piece out. Okay. Not to worry. There we go. But yeah, definitely a very relaxing game. But makes you think at times, that's for sure. Blowtorch is 4. Come down. Now, some of these I have found on some of the other boats a little tricky to cut. So you do have to be a little bit more persistent, shall we say, when cutting them with the blowtorch. I've even had it when using the hammer. Um, some will need like 4 hits to break, which is kind of crazy. Actually, I don't know if I even... Yeah, I don't think so. I was thinking, why am I crouching down? I don't really need to. I can do it while I'm up here. Oh. There we go. There we go. It's so much fun. Take that out. Bye-bye. Give me all your goodies. Give me all your goodies. All your goodies now. There we go, there we go, there we go. I'll leave that for the moment. Yes, so this piece is my next part to focus on. Let's take the rest of this wall out first of all. Do I really want to with that hanging there? I'm not even sure what that's actually on, but yeah, I might just leave that wall there for now. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Let's try upstairs, clear that. 6. There. Get all this upper area clear, that's fine. Yes, that. There we go. But yeah, sorry that video during the break was a little bit loud. My apologies, I forgot to lower the volume on it. Let's see, there's that. I think I'll get away with that one. I might just take it off as well. Is that? Oh yeah, I've got to make sure to be very careful I don't take that upper layer off, because I don't want to lose that load. That. Let's take this. So yeah, things like this panel here. So obviously I need to make sure that there's at least some of the panel still connected to the rest of the boat. Oops. Otherwise, that could cause an issue. That should be fine, but we'll take this panel as well. There's that, there's that, there's that. And I've got a feeling I'm going to need to take that area down there as well, is it? So, if you're ever unsure, look at the opposite side. If you've already taken one side out, yeah, so yeah, I'm going to need to come down here and remove the panels from here. Obviously, with this machine being right here, it's going to be a bit of a pain. Now, I have done this previously. What I would recommend is, first of all, coming through with the grinder, destroy the connector parts, and as long as one of these sheets is still connected to the ship, this thing will not be destroyed. I had one earlier on. It's actually about 2 days ago. It was a bigger machine than this, maybe some of that sort of size like that one. And obviously I didn't go through and cut these pieces, and I obviously ended up having to destroy the machine because obviously I couldn't get it afterwards. So yeah, what I would recommend if you are going to do these, just cut the connectors either side, and then just remove at least one side. It makes it a little bit unstable. Where do I need to cut to? You. Yeah, it makes it a little unstable, but you will be able to then lift it out afterwards and get extra materials and stuff for later on. And I'm going to do the same with this one. There's that. Okay, so that's going to allow me to do this. Now I'm probably gonna need to go underneath, but we'll see. Oh no, it's allowing me to. See, if I come on here now, obviously warning part unstable, but as long as it's got this other half connected to the ship, it should be okay. There we go, so there's the other panel, good. Yes, I'm slowly learning a few little tips and tricks with this DLC, that's for sure. It has been quite some time. Oh, hello. Since I last played, but yeah, because obviously I got this game on Keymailer. Oh heck, a while ago. When, I think it was just after it first came out. So yeah, I literally had to go through, try to remember everything, and relearning the game. And obviously they have added, from what I can see, new things in, like the collectibles, obviously the crane, dumpster, stuff like that. There we go. Right, let's get back up here. And I should, yeah, see that has basically no support at all underneath it. Now, obviously, if I was to accidentally take maybe that wall off and away, I would have completely lost that. There we go. Right, so we've got this side here still to clear. So we need blowtorch. But yeah, I think so far on this particular boat, I've spent 5, 6, 7, probably close to 8 hours. That's how long it's taken me just to get this far. Uh, so it is kind of a long process, that's for sure. Let's take that out. I don't think there was anything else connected to it. There we go. Yeah, that's good. Good, good. Now, I've said that is going to be the fun part here. This is the other problem I'm having at the minute, is this area here. Obviously, the bulkhead, I suppose it is, that goes up and over, is into sections. Now, I've gone through, I've cut, obviously, each part. I've removed all the flooring and walls. The only part that's holding it together is maybe this one here. And I think there's one on the other side, which is, I think, stopping me from removing the top section to get those other two parts out. I'll get to it eventually, but I'm hoping I don't lose those pieces. That's for sure. There, there. There. Look, see how easy that was to remove that wall. There was only a few things to hit. But yeah, as you've seen there just briefly, obviously where walls fall on each other, they start flickering heavily, and that's why I gave that little warning earlier on. So bear that in mind as well. If you do suffer from like epilepsy or stuff, it could get triggered. Hello, dear of mine. Oh, what? Oh, okay. I'll get that later. Oh, the joys of having kitty cats. Alright. There we go, there we go, there we go. Come on, cut, 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 cut. One more. Yeah, at this pace, I don't know if I'm going to get a chance to start one of the other ones again. Obviously, I want to go through and redo the second one. Nope, there's something on the other side stopping it. Oh yeah, probably all this lot. And that. But yeah, they've added a lot in the collectibles and stuff. But yeah, I'm pretty sure on this one it had a little wooden plane on it, if I remember correctly. There we go. Oh, there we go. There's that little section there. But yeah, it's kind of interesting that most of you guys have probably got off playing like 7 Days to Die and stuff. I'm coming back to this. Right, so yeah, that's going to be an issue. Okay. Hmm. If I take that out, that's still got a lot on there, so that might be fine. See, this is where it starts getting really tricky. It's like, do you want to take this part out, or shouldn't I? But I think I can get away with this. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Actually, could take these out, actually, make life a little bit easier. So, let's cut these sections up. I should be able to get that out of there with the crane, so that's fine. Yeah, I have interest. How many of you guys actually played the game? I know T Miller was showing this off the other day. I know Surfing Cowboy was streaming it the other day as well. But out of you who don't stream, okay, I'm guessing that pallet is probably just interfering with that one. Ugh, typical pain. But yeah, how many actually play the game or have played it? Is there anything on there? Oh, I could possibly get rid of that pallet there. Mr. Farmer Marks has? Yeah. Actually, it's all because of Dave. It's all his fault. He shows us all these great games and then goes off to those other things. There we go. Ship Graveyard Simulator, Mr. T. Miller. Oh, good. I can get rid of that one. That's good. Oh, I can get rid of that piece now. Good. Good, 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 good. Obviously, I can probably get rid of most of these three here. Once I can clear that, yeah, I'm going to take that section out and probably at some point next. Let's have a little look. The crane's going to say, "Get out of my way." Out of interest, out of interest. One there.
Hey,
Two,
Billy, how are you
three.
doing, man?
Hey, Mr. Matt, how's it going, sir?
Eh, I played a little 7 days. I'm gonna play some more Ship Simulator now, so I thought I'd come say hi to you.
Ah. Oh, well, cool. Yes. So, what's your thoughts on FS25, sir?
I reserve judgment on that yet.
Oh, come on. Be a rebel. Tell us your
Okay,
thoughts.
I like the idea of being able to create rice patties. I think that's an awesome thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind the new animal. Okay, I would like some other animals instead, though.
Wouldn't we all, but it is what it is.
Crop-wise, yeah, they're adding rice and they're adding supposedly spinach. There are some other crops we could have done instead, but they didn't do that one.
Mm-hmm.
And while they say they're changing production, like more production chains, I'm like I said, I'm hesitant to believe that until I see how they're doing it, like Dave, because there's a lot of things they could do, but they didn't talk about it. They said they upgraded the engine, and like you and Dave both talked about, the engine needs changes, but
Yeah, but
if
what have they done?
exactly what part of the engine did they change? And the land deformation, I have high hopes that's what it is, but I'm sorry, sometimes things don't come out the way they say things and then something else happens. So, I mean,
Right.
there, if what they hinted to us is close to what we're getting, great.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, I've seen Giants have said, "Oh, we're going to do this," and it didn't turn out the same way as we were hoping for. So it's a little bit of okay. Well, let's see what happens at FarmCon. What happens at these other gaming conventions? Because Kermit went on the Farm Sim show with Clutch and DJ
Yeah.
yesterday and said that FarmCon will definitely be announcements, but we're also got these other game conventions coming out that we're a part of, and what are they going to show off?
Yeah.
I mean, and like I said, Lua is an issue for a lot of games. So if they got their system to the Lua to be increased, just not the 2 but more core, that'd be great.
Yeah, because it would
But
make the game run that a little bit more smoothly.
exactly, but like I said, we've got a lot to wait on. We've got FarmCon at the end of July, so we'll see what happens.
Yep.
But I am hopeful. I hope it's going to be a lot more stuff to do. I mean, I think it'd be great.
Yes. And
Now, the one
have
question I had,
you pre-ordered it yet?
nope, not yet. I'm gonna wait a little
You're
bit, but
waiting.
yes, I'm
Okay.
gonna pre-order it. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait a little while till after FarmCon, some other stuff, just to get a better idea of what they're gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean,
That's fair enough.
exactly. I mean, I'm probably gonna get it no matter what. It just depends how much I'm into it. And also, like the one thing I don't get here is, and they still didn't say anything about it, is someone asked in Clutch's stream, hey, are you guys going to release the editor before the game so that those of us who are modders who have mods out there can have the mods ready for the game as it's launched instead of having to wait a couple weeks or months afterwards? I mean, it
Yeah.
makes sense to do it. I don't know. I don't know why there is a problem with that being released before the game. It just doesn't make sense to me.
Well, the problem is you need the game and the editor
Test
to
it.
run together, so they'd have to release both the game and the
Ah,
editor
good
at the
point.
same time. So yeah.
Oh, I thought they had. I thought maybe I don't understand this. Perhaps different is. Don't they have a program to test your mods in that replicate the game without launching the game?
That's the test runner, I believe. I've never used
Hmm.
it, but yeah. The thing is
Okay.
with the editor, it pulls all the textures. Obviously, if you use like base game textures and stuff, it'll pull them from the game.
Gotcha.
So hence why they tend to release the editor at the same time as the game. Plus, then
Gotcha.
it
All right. No,
allows
that makes sense.
modders to use the shaders and stuff that are within the game.
Oh yeah.
So that's where the fun part comes in.
And the other and the other thing Dave brought up is what's happening with the other maps they released. Why didn't they say anything about the forestry map?
Silver Run, yeah. Obviously, the
Because
Zelonka
that's
has been
still
confirmed to be coming in as the
Sri
European
Lanka.
map.
Yeah.
But yeah, yeah. I hope Dave doesn't get disappointed,
Oh God,
which he probably will.
that wouldn't surprise me.
However,
Well, unfortunately,
they are doing another, was it North American map, which could potentially bring in the trees and some of the other stuff from Silver Run, but a different way.
yeah,
So
I know
they,
what you mean. That's what I'm thinking.
I'm think I always, okay, I must be, I know I'm a bit narrow-minded here, but I always try and think better of things. I suppose is the worst, my worst quality. I see the better in people, and obviously if I can help them,
Yeah,
I
right.
will. Obviously with giants, and yeah, the same thing applies. I still have hopes that they will bring in a lot of the stuff that Dave wants. Maybe not straight away, but
Oh no.
maybe
I
added a different way.
exactly. That's what I'm thinking is, like
Yeah.
maybe they didn't announce it because they're expecting something else to come up, you know?
Mhm.
I just I will say this much. It seems like they've started a good place, but let's make it work a little try it
Yeah.
a little more here. See what else we can get because if we can get that, then great. Let's have fun with it. But
Mhm.
if it's going to be if you guys are saying this stuff and then it comes out being, oh well, we can't do it. It's not possible. It's like, well, you said you were going to do it, and now you're not.
Yeah.
It's
And
not
obviously they have stated that the stuff from the silver one is going to be added in a future
update.
major update. So yeah,
Yeah, that's what gets me. It's like, okay, so let's see. And maybe it's one of the things they're holding off on to surprise us, you know?
yeah,
Maybe. I should hope, but like
and
I said, a lot of us hold our breaths and some of us don't. So
yeah, and obviously
we'll
they're going to be
figure it out.
showing off. Oh heck, the US map during FarmCom. So we'll see.
Yeah, I've been interested to see what kind of map
Yeah.
it is going to be. Like,
Oh, will you stop
I
doing
mean,
that?
there's a lot of different things they could do for that map and make it really cool, but
Yeah,
I just don't.
but they could also ruin
It's
it.
a German. It's a European company trying to replicate a U.S. map.
Yeah.
Kind of scary.
Saying that they've done pretty
Not
good
saying
so
that they
far.
can't.
They have.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really. I haven't really studied the European
Ooh, Mona Lisa.
area, so I don't know how the maps compare to real European map, countryside. But from people who live over there and stuff, they said, yeah, it looks pretty good.
Yeah.
So maybe they'll surprise us all.
They probably will. Right, there we go.
Cross our fingers, right?
Yep. As always.
But I still don't.
Okay. What am I missing? What am I missing? Okay, let's take these lot out. Sorry. Carry on.
No, I know they say like they will never add like a wine production or a
Mhm.
butchery, but I don't understand why not. It's almost common now, but I mean, is
Yeah.
it really against the E for everything to put, winery production or a butcher in there? I mean, I don't see how it does.
I can. Well, I can understand the butchers because obviously
Okay.
animal slaughtering, but I do know in a lot of places, like Dave was saying yesterday in his stream, that some parents will actually go to like a farm show, for example, or whatever you want to call it, and they'll
Hmm.
actually see cows giving birth, for example.
Yeah.
Obviously, slaughterhouse, you actually see the opposite end where the animals are being killed. So I can see why there may not necessarily go way of a butcher, but why not have animals, baby animals, based game like everyone keeps
Yeah.
asking for?
Yeah.
Obviously, you don't
Well, my
physically
biggest thing
see it
is
anyway, so.
exactly. My
uh,
thing is, what's their problem with alpacas? Why can't they put one in? I mean, alpaca fur can be used as a spinnery,
I
or
know. Yep.
you could create more things with it. Now,
Yep.
like I say, maybe it's more of a drain on the, resources to put that stuff in there. Again,
But
I'm not someone who understands that end, but
yeah, they're adding buffalo.
exactly. So come on. And what are you going to do with the buffalo? Are they going to actually be able to pull stuff or what?
Doubtful. It's just another
Because
animal.
if they don't, exactly, it's just another animal you have to feed, and what are you going to get out of them? Nothing? Come
Um.
on.
Well, if they can be milked, obviously you got is it mozzarella
Oh, okay,
cheese,
yeah.
so you've got another type of cheese being added that way.
Yeah, and maybe that's
Um,
another thing that's what thing Dave said is maybe they're going to add different breeds of animals in there instead of just the
mhm,
animals. Maybe they'll add different cows, different sheep.
yeah,
Maybe now
exactly.
we'll be able to milk the sheep base game instead of having a mod have to do it through a mod. You know,
Milk the sheep. You don't milk friggin' sheep.
I mean goats. Sorry, I've never lived on a farm. Okay, jeez, dude, I'm as uh, I'm as
Oh,
suburban as it comes.
I would be seriously worried if you could go up to an actual sheep and milk it. It'd probably kick you and yeah.
Oh, oh Lord,
Okay,
now I'm never going to live that
okay,
down.
okay. Know that they do produce milk primarily for babies, but yeah, as far as I'm aware, a farmer doesn't go out of their way to milk a sheep. That's for sure. But yeah, cows, goats, buffalo, yes. So yeah, but not sheep.
Yep, there goes another thing that once NBC hears, I'm never going to hear the end of.
I'm saying nothing,
I know you will.
and hopefully he's not around. So yeah, he
I
might be
don't
at
think he's
work anyway.
online right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully. That's one reason I love
Um,
the SGA. I can say stupid things and be made fun of, but it's all joking, you know?
yeah.
It's not being
Right.
mean.
I'm thinking. I think that's all this empty silos up there, so I should be fine to remove those walls. Oh, this part I hate. Long
Oh, sorry.
corridors.
Oh yeah, the
There we go. But yeah, are you still running base game ships? Just going back on
uh,
the ship graveyard.
I'm actually on one of the steel giants.
Oh, that's one of the DLCs I haven't tried yet.
Yeah, I've got all the DLCs basically. I just wanted to see how it works and everything, how
Mhm.
it looks like, and it these ships are huge. I mean, whoa!
Yes. Yes. If I ever get through
It
this. Oh.
and I will say this much: on the bigger ships, they do put those mobile crane things in here as well for you. So
Mhm. Hey there, Carolyn. Thank you very, very much for that chicken tune. I loved it. I loved it. But yeah, how you doing, Carolyn? Yes, we're doing a little something different. Now, how am I going to get into there? Okay, I can get to that one fine. Yeah, some of these are a little bit tricky to access. Maybe I should have done the wall before removing the floor. Oh well. Saying that, I think, if I remember correctly, I should be able to jump between the two. Check out this
man, I don't know
wall.
about you, Billy, but I found out one thing that works really well is to go through the ship when you're first in there and pick up all of the collectible ones, all the all the stuff on the walls and everything. Makes it so much easier
I
when you
kind of
start
do
tearing
it
down.
as each section. Fire remarks, really? Yeah, each section, when I get to it, I will do that. But yeah, what am I missing here? What am I missing on that panel there, or is it already been removed? I don't know.
Oh, and I agree with you. There've got to be some bugs in here still because I have hanging parts on other ships as well. I was like, oh, come on, don't
Yeah.
do that. Makes it so hard to finish the without a
Yep.
penalty if you don't.
Well, it was the second submarine where it's got all of the front removed. It's literally
Mm-hmm.
that front section I could not finish for some reason. For some reason, it just got hung up. Oh, there we go. And wouldn't allow me to remove the pieces, which bugged the crap out of me.
Yeah, me too. That would bug me too.
There we
So
go. Yes, apart from that, I've been able
maybe
to
it's
complete the first one. I'm on my way to doing this one, which is the third one. So, but yeah, I'm
no,
enjoying
yeah.
them.
I am liking at least. It seems like when they have a problem, they fix it. That's a
Mhm.
good thing at least still.
Yeah.
Like I said, at least some companies pay attention to their bug reports and they're like, oh, that's not supposed to happen. Let's fix it.
Exactly. Oh, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Steam, Steam, Steam. Um, do I have my little pictures in here still? Um, um, um. I have no idea where do they tend to put their pictures, screenshots. There. Cool. Let me change screen for a sec. You're doing good, Carolyn. Good. Glad to hear it. Did you get your corn sorted out as well? Out of interest. I know you're having some issues with missing corn, which is strange. My wife is doing okay at the minute. She was a little bit anxious earlier because obviously what's been happening with my daughter's school, they had a bomb threat. There was actually three or
Oh,
four in the area, so they all had to be evacuated, sent home, and stuff like that. But as far as they're aware, they couldn't find. They've actually had the police through, bomb squad, couldn't find anything. So yeah, we're hoping it's just a hoax. But yeah, she was a little bit worried about that, unfortunately.
I would be
So
too.
yeah,
I mean, sheesh, anymore these days.
Yeah, so
Now,
if you,
didn't you say it's testing? Is something testing wise at schools right now for you guys?
yeah, my daughter's actually gone through her um, well, some of it's actual final exams, so her GCSEs, whatever you want to call them,
Okay.
over in America.
Hmm.
So obviously this is her. Obviously next year is going to be her last year in school, so it's all her final exams coming up. But what they've done this time around is they're splitting it between the two last years within school primarily. So
So they're not
so
making them do everything in 1 year. It's more
yeah, but they're
spread
they're
after
also
them.
mixing in mock exams, so to kind of gauge
Oh,
where they are as well at the minute. So on some of the subjects, but
okay.
primarily it's like today, for example, all day today it was meant to be an art exam for the whole day. Obviously, that was
Oh,
obviously cancelled because of what was
yeah,
happened.
yeah.
Obviously, she got about half of the exam done, so hopefully they'll reschedule um, and do the other half at some other time. So yeah, we'll see. But apart from that, yeah, the wife's doing well. We're sweating our bum cracks off because it's so warm over here in the UK. Compared to normal, we were up to like 29 today, I think, in the area was the hottest today, which is freaking warm for the UK. We used to rain and snow and stuff like that, but yeah, yeah. So just quickly, this is the second boat I was on about. So obviously you got the front piece here. I think if I remember rightly, the whole front section is all blown away. You've got literally maybe a panel in front of here, and then you got a second panel here, and then you got the bit that sort of separates it. This is the section that I had the whole issue with, and obviously because I couldn't remove this section because of that section, I couldn't remove the sections behind. So I had a big huge section I couldn't get rid of, but there's nothing there at all, even in the picture, um, showing it. And obviously I went through, I even tried the winch, wouldn't allow me. It doesn't even show anywhere in there um, where potentially something could be still connected. So it's really weird. Obviously, I'd gone through. Um, I'd literally cut all of the little connected parts on the side here. Yeah, I have no idea. But normally, once you clear that, it should actually just sort of separate and tilt back a bit and allow you to use the winch. But yeah, for some reason, it wouldn't allow me. So I want to go through on that one again and see if I can actually complete it. But that's the only bug I've really had out of all three. And I've done the first one twice, and obviously all the rest once so far. So, and that's the only bug I've really had, which is kind of strange. There we go. But overall, I am definitely enjoying these. Oh, there we go. It's 39 there. Oh man, shoosh. Also, we got
Mm?
obviously where I am, Mr. T Miller, is London, and that's what about 2 hours away from us. So take the temperature there is where I am, add maybe an extra 5 degrees. That's usually what it is in London. So I would hate to be there. And it's like I was mentioning the other day. It's obviously due to all that concrete and that it just brings up the temperature. And obviously I'm on the shore, so we kind of get that nice little breeze coming in a little bit. So that helps a heck of a lot, that's for sure. There we go, there we go, there we go. I should start clearing some of this up. But yeah, regarding obviously the bits and pieces, I tend to do it section by section. So yeah, I don't collect all the collectibles straight away. Oh no, why am I not? Why are you not giving me the option to pick up? Hello, knock, knock, nope.
Hmm.
That's weird. I gotta. Oh, now this is something else that I find every now and again. I cannot seem to hit certain things. So, like for instance, that I can't hit. Oh, no, I hit the wall there. Obviously down here, I can't hit, I can't knock that wall out or anything. Now, sometimes I find if you remove the floor piece, and sometimes that top piece, it will give access to those nuts and stuff. So let's see if this is gonna, not this one. But every now and again it does bug out. Let's see if we can take some of these away. There we go. Also, I'm not trying to destroy these things behind because, oh, yeah, that the second submarine. If anybody gets to it, um, to access the, oh, what's it? The tanks within the sides, you actually have to go partway down the outside part of the actual submarine, and there's little bits that you have to cut with the torch, so to access it, and then you actually have to then go through all the ballast tanks, I think it is. There's about six on either side, 6 or 8 on each side that you have to literally obviously pop the top. There's about 4, maybe 5 compartments to undo, and then you have to grind 3 sections on each tank to release it with the crane. Try and work it from the rear to the front because the way that they're angled, it makes life so much easier. Just give you that little tip if you are going to do these ships. Yeah, that one took me forever to figure that one out, but got there eventually. That's for sure. Ugh. If I do get a chance, it's not going to be next week, maybe the following week. I might come back and do a little bit more and actually see if I can do that second submarine just to show you guys what I'm on about. Because, yeah, it is very tricky. Oh, okay, there we go. So that's piece of wall went. That's good. Why won't you? Why are you not disappearing? See, I don't want to take too much away because I might destroy something upstairs. Come on. Am I going to have to get a bit of dynamite on you? Let's try. For the first time in a long time. First time in a long time I'm having to grind things. It's not good.
Now, I'll be honest with you, Billy. That was one of the back in high school. We had a guy who would make his own like fireworks.
Yeah.
And anytime it's the 4th of July, we're always like, okay, and how soon after you light the first one, you're going to have to call an ambulance to take you to the hospital? He goes, shut up. And then 3 years after he graduated, what happened? He
Blew
went and
himself up.
blew 3 fingers. He blew three fingers off his hand.
Ow. Silly
And
boy.
we're all like, we were all hanging around because he always he was always around town stuff. And we're like, so you finally outdid yourself. He goes, I know. I'm a walking pyromaniac. I'm like, dude, you have no
Oh.
idea.
Bless. Nah.
He was
The only sort of crazy kids I used to know in school were people who'd catch rabbits and turn them into puppets. They'd literally skin them there and then turn them into a puppet, hand puppet.
Gee.
But then again,
Okay,
I
that's a
did
little
grow up
freaky.
I grew up in the country, so yeah, they're a little bit
And not a lot to do
weirder.
in the country.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's the way country kids are always a little bit more fun.
Yes. But even, every now and again, it freaked me out when he did it. Because it wasn't just rabbits he'd do, that's the problem. Let's put it that way.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, I get what you mean, man. Yeah. We don't have to inquire.
Yeah.
And if other people don't understand, yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. And it didn't bother him because obviously it's how he grew up. That's the thing. So,
Yeah.
nah.
Can't blame them. You gotta remember how they grew up.
Yeah. But yeah, he
That's
used to use like snare traps and stuff like that.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
So it's funny, Bill. I found out their co-op here on this game is actually pretty nice, I guess.
Mhm.
I was watching them play on it. It only has a maximum of 4 people because it's all local hosted stuff, but
All right. Yeah.
you can really do a lot of stuff on there.
Yeah. I know Team
So
Miller was trying to get it, or actually, I think he got it working with Farming Guy.
yeah, after I was
Um.
watching theirs, I was like, oh, that looks pretty good to be
Yeah.
honest.
How's that doing?
Could have been a
Come here.
lot worse.
Hey, Oppies, how you doing? But yeah. I don't know if I'd go into doing the multiplayer. I just like
Mm.
doing things myself.
Oh, I know. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I'm a
I just
control
want to test
freak.
it because everyone was talking about it. I'm
But
like,
yeah,
yeah, might as well see it.
yeah, go for it. But yeah, maybe speak to if you did want to try it out. Maybe speak with Mr. T Miller. You never
I
know,
probably would.
he
Yeah.
may let you in.
Yeah.
There we go.
But I think that's one of the reasons why they released the bigger ships now is because they have multiplayer. Because the big ships, oh god, they take forever if you're doing it by
Oh
yourself.
yes, they do. See now, how the
So
heck am I
yeah.
meant to access that there? Can I get it from above? See, there's a
Which
piece.
ones?
So there's a little piece in here. Let me see if I can come up here a sec. Right in between here.
Oh wow.
How the friggin' heck can I get it from here? Just out of interest. Oh, I can just about access it.
You could do it by 4.
There we go.
Number 4
There
should
we
be
go.
able to torch it there.
There's a piece of wall right there in the way.
Mm-hmm.
So will it?
Wait. Good.
See, yeah, yeah.
Unless that piece.
Some of their placements
Hmm.
are yeah definitely
It's not,
skewy.
yeah, it makes you wonder if that's not supposed to go through the wall, but over it, and the walls just covered
Yeah,
it up for some reason.
and I've had a
Ah, another
few like
interesting
this,
piece.
but yeah, a little persistence and it sometimes it will go. There we go. Just like that. But yeah, they should really move that.
I hope so.
Anyway. So what is the objective of this game? So it's basically to scrap boats primarily. Obviously with the DLCs they've added in bigger ships, shall we say, like military ships, as well as submarines. And obviously I've got the submarine DLC. Thankfully, I was able to get it through Keymail, so it didn't cost me anything. So yeah, it's a freebie for me. Um, but yeah, it's kind of a
And
nice, relaxing game overall. There's a few different chores you have to do. Sorry, what are you going to say, Matt?
the steel giants and the submarine alone are like only $7 right now on
Mm,
on game platforms. They're running a deal because of the submarine launch. They lowered the price on the steel giants too.
yeah,
Just so you know, so anyone wants it, it's not that. It's pretty nice to see them do that when they
actually,
release something as big as this.
yeah. Let's have a little look. Steam. There. Store page. Here you go. You get to see my Steam briefly. I
You're
have
getting a
already
special look
muted
into
it.
Billy's.
It's nothing special. Yeah. So this is it here. So this is the actual store page. So obviously you got Ship Graveyard Simulator 2, where you can actually go. There is a tutorial at the beginning which does help. Obviously along
Yeah.
the way you can upgrade your equipment to make life easier. Um, scroll down. So you do, if you do want to try it out, there is a demo on Steam. Obviously, it doesn't cost you anything. Just download it, give it a try. Obviously, bear in mind, as it is a demo, it may differ from the actual gameplay currently that is on stream and what everyone else has. So the game itself to buy is, well, obviously this is in UK Great British pound, so bear that in mind. So it's £11.22. So whatever the conversion would be for you guys, it may be slightly more, maybe slightly less. I think the like US for example is slightly more. So what you're about $14 roughly, $15 something like that maybe for the game. But because of obviously this DLC coming out now, like Matt says, they have put a bit of a discount on this stuff. Obviously, you got the massive ship builds, or massive ship graveyard, which combines all three DLCs and the game. Looking at that, it's a bundle. It's 23.47. So obviously you've got to work it out yourself. So that is not bad for basically the game plus three DLCs. Giants, listen out! 50 friggin' bucks for FS25, and it's just the game. And if you're lucky, you might get the little mod to go with it. But yeah, looking at the actual DLCs on their own, see 441, 412, 6. Yeah, so right about £4, £5, £6 each. So whatever the equivalent of that be for you guys. Obviously, I'm sure they'll probably add in a lot more ships along the way and stuff like that. Who knows? But yeah, it's a good game. And it's just a little bit fun, really. uh, it's, it's one I have not played in a while. Well, really since the game was actually released. I think was when I actually played it last
Oh wow. Okay.
properly. Because I obviously got the key for it. And
And when like T Miller says, when they release warships, it's gonna be awesome if they do it.
yeah, well, I thought they had warships already.
I mean aircraft carriers. Sorry.
Oh right,
Like the
yeah.
big ships. That would be.
Oh yeah.
You definitely want other people with you for
Now,
that one because that would be
now the
big.
thing with that, obviously, you got the American ones, you got the British ones, Japanese, and all that. Now,
Mhm.
would you want a whole aircraft carrier or just a section of it? That's the thing, because they are friggin' huge.
Oh yeah.
I've also started playing a new game on Steam called Island Paradise. I have. Oh, I think I've got that actually, Pompeys. Um, it was gifted to me, if I remember correctly. Actually, here we go. Because, yeah, actually, I went through and set up um, my Steam library. So I've got all my favorite ones that I'm currently playing. I do need to get Ark updated at some point. Astral Colony seems to have an update. Ships at Seas I need to get updated. Obviously, I've got the ones for my daughter, all in their own area. I got my farm simulator section altogether. Not sure about Island Paradise. Island Paradise. That's probably one to try out. Is it? No, that's that one. I'm sure I had that one. Yeah, there we go. Island Paradise. I do. On the fence about. Actually, to be honest, I haven't even played. I should really put that into a different section. But yeah, this was actually gifted to me, and it was gifted to Dave as well. Um, I yeah, I haven't played it yet, but I think what I do want to do is see if I can actually find some either YouTube videos or streams or something like that, um, and actually see some in-game footage of it before making the jump to download it. For the simple fact, I'm running out of space, and obviously with 25 coming out soon, or end of this year, I really want to try and save some space on my computer. I know as soon as that comes out, I'm going to be sort of archiving a lot of the current stuff. Um, so yeah, I'm not sure yet about that one.
I think that's what happens with a lot of people when the farming games come out. We play all these other games, but then it's dedicated to farming. So it's like, okay, let's just archive these, and when we can, we'll get back to them.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry, I'm just having a quick drink.
No problem.
Uh, I've got one. I don't know how many of you guys have it. Is you know how you get these glasses that you can put onto like your ninja
Yeah.
mixers to make fruit shoots and
Mhm.
stuff like that. Well, that's what I'm drinking out of. But it doesn't have a proper hole in the lid, so when you try to suck, you sort of
Yeah.
yeah. So it's not easy. But yeah. Oh, sorry. I kind of wanted to get it finished off because obviously it's strawberry milk, and obviously with the
Mm.
temperature, it's going up in temperature very quickly.
Yeah.
Right, there we go. So, anywho, right, let's get back. Where were we? So I want to. What was I doing? I want to demolish this side here, if I can. Hence why I was coming down here. Now the thing is, where? I'm guessing it actually stops there. So, um, I gotta try and make sure that all the sections are disconnected. Another thing as well, you can, if you do it just right, there you go, you don't actually have to jump up so far, but yeah, you can actually just jump and you'll be able to hit these as well, so that helps. There's that. I'll come back for you in a minute. I just primarily want to get rid of these things while I can. But yeah, timing is the key. There we go. Yeah, at times I do like to make things a little bit hard on myself. Obviously, if I thought about it previously, I would have done the wall at the same time as doing that upper floor there. There we go. Oh, do do do. But yes, it's not. To be honest, I didn't think it would be the sort of game I would be interested in. That's for sure. And then obviously, seen I think it was Dave playing it. When the ship's graveyard simulator 2 came out, and I thought, oh, I wouldn't
Mhm.
mind giving it a try. And yeah, it is a cool game to be playing every now and again, shall we say? So
Well, I think
yes.
what really I don't know if this is what happened, but I think with after COVID, how all these cruise ships were being taken into this insular Turkey, which is the major place that cruise ships get dismantled.
Mhm.
I think with all the news there and all the videos showing how it worked, I think people came to like, oh, I wonder if some company said, well, we can make a game for that. So
Yeah.
who knows? Because I remember during that time, it was really everyone was like, wonder how they tear apart these ships and everything. And then this started coming out. I'm like, maybe an answer. You know, who knows, right?
Yeah. Come on. I can get it. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, because obviously I know some obviously go on to a new life where they become a hotel or something like that. But yeah, it is an interesting process.
Yeah.
Basically destroying something that's or it served your country or taking you on a
hmm
cruise, for example, around the world. So yeah, there's a lot of memories in them.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
Actually, while I'm here, let me cut that as well. If it will allow me to. Come on, come on. Where is it? Where is it? It's in the wall.
It is weird that it's
There we go.
blocked by the.
Yeah, it's weird. I've had a few like that.
Makes me think
But,
it must be a bug with the way it's set up because I can't believe they do that. No.
mm, well, it is what it is. It goes occasionally. pretty well, and
Yeah.
other days not. Yeah, today it's not been too bad. Right, come on. Oh, fudge, didn't mean to do that. But yeah, I've got my, obviously as you can see, I've got on one end my vehicle. At the other end, I have the skip, so that's kind of helpful. Right. I don't think I actually need to worry about that quite yet. So what is holding that on there? Have I missed something? Maybe that inner wall. Let's try that. There. That one? Yeah. Now the only problem is there anything above? Let's see. So that is cleared. Yeah. Let's do it level by level. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Cool. Okay. There we go. Do 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 do. But yeah, I'm terrible at reviewing games because yeah, I just like them all.
I
One's
think that's a lot of our
short.
issues. Games are so cool, and then it's like, yeah, can we say anything bad about them? And you're like,
Yeah.
well, it's almost a given that someone wants that every game wants you to say something negative about them, but it's like, I really can't, you
Mm.
know?
Yeah, obviously they've got little bugs here and there, but what game doesn't? But the nice thing is that obviously the
Exactly.
developers are jumping on, getting them dealt with pretty quickly, so you're not sort of hung there too long on
Yeah,
fixes,
exactly. And
which is quite nice.
some companies take forever to do that. Other companies are like, oh, bug fixed.
Yep.
You know? They're like, hello,
Um,
not gonna take a long time.
Actually, the one I am waiting for, crap, which one was it? What game was it? Oh yeah, Supermarket Simulator. That is the one I'm really waiting on the update for.
Hmm.
Because I know
They have an
they're,
update for it soon.
from what we understand, yeah, there's one due soon to add in a lot of new stuff like the cleaning of the store, robbers, stuff like that.
Huh.
So yeah,
That's cool.
that's what I'm waiting for. Um, that's a nice farming game. Try it out. There was an update to Subsistence and Forever Skies. Yeah, I've not played either of those, Subsistence or Forever Skies, yet. I don't, to be honest, I'm not sure if I would. The biggest problem I have is time. Obviously, during these streams is where most of my work gets done. Obviously, with my wife being a little bit off the last, well, since Friday really, I have been able to get in, do a little bit more than I would have normally in this game anyway. But yeah, normally I don't really have a lot of time free for gaming, which is a pain because I do enjoy it.
Yeah, my only big hiccup right now in doing this gaming is it's sitting so long and my hips are starting to deteriorate worse. So it's like I can't sit forever anymore.
Yeah. You get used to that after a while. See, there's another bug door. There's like there should be something in this corner here, or wall, should say, like that there, but there's nothing
Yeah.
there. Let's see. That is really weird and annoying. And it's like, here's the thing. Now, how do you say, oh, by the way, you seem to be missing a wall connector nuts or whatever it is in this section right here, if you don't know where the heck you are actually in the ship. They need like some coordinates or something within the boat, or a way to. So, like for example, you know, you have like your F4, your F5 in Farming Simulator. If you have your um console up, obviously in the map itself, you have your coordinates. That's what they need, is maybe something like a little PDA map or something to say, oh, I'm in this section, here's the coordinates. There seems to be these bolts missing that need to be destroyed on this panel. But yeah. However, there is obviously other ways around these sort of things. For example, sometimes taking out the flooring piece, but even the floor doesn't have anything. So you'd end up having to come through, and if it would work, I don't know, removing the under panel. Obviously you'd have to get it from underneath the middle bit, and then probably the wall pieces as well. So yeah, it's you have to sort of almost think outside the box on removing some of the panels. There we go, there we go, there we go. And I've got far too much in my personage. Not quite there yet. All this just... Actually, to be honest, I don't even think I need to go that far down, do I? Where is that panel? 5 there, and... Yeah, no. Okay, okay, okay. I think I only need to go maybe part way down this. So maybe around about here. Let's have a look. Yeah, well, obviously once those side panels are released, they will sort of fall away slightly. There we go. But just finding the right spots for them. And here comes the night. I don't know about anybody else who's played the game. I always find having the light on at night harder to see where I have to hit, so I tend to turn the light out so I can see these parts. There's that. Now, just out of interest. Yeah, so this... Ooh. There's a bit there that needs to be cut. That might be the only part that needs to be removed. Thing is, can I get through here? Yes, I can! Oh crap, I didn't mean to go... Oh, there we go. Let's see, let's see, let's see. We'll just doing this, remove it, just so I can get those other parts away. No. Darn it. There we go. There we go. So yeah, I'm going to have to take this section definitely away. And hopefully once that is done, that panel should just then fall away. But it's kind of weird. I don't know about anybody else, but I know it's been mentioned in other streams. But it just seems like a lot of games have come out with updates all at the same time, it seems like. Or within a small period of each other. It's kind of a pain. See, 7 Days to Die brought their 1.0 whatever it was out at the same time as everybody else's updates. It's annoying. Actually, that's another game I cannot get into. I have it, but I just cannot seem to get past the first few bits.
I get it. And you also got to remember, this isn't the true 1.0 yet. It's the experimental,
Yeah,
unstable version. So there can be changes, like they said, even though it's been in, early release for years and this is 1.0, they're still learning. There's still stuff that could possibly be changing from what we have now in experimental to 1.0.
yeah.
And you also got to remember, Satisfactory is doing the same thing. They're getting ready to launch 1.0, and they're going to, I suspect, they're going to go do experimental for a while too, just to make sure.
Yeah. See, that's another game I haven't played in a long time, and I actually like Satisfactory. I haven't played it in months.
Oh, I get it. Yeah, I'm waiting on it myself. Ah, darn it.
Take that out. How are we doing? Are we there yet? Are we there yet?
Alrighty.
Probably missing something I don't know. I was hoping these few panels will release that. I'm pretty sure I got all the welds on top. I'm missing something, peeps. I'm missing something. Could it be this upper floor? Up here. Let's see if I can. Nope. 6. I bet it's that. There. That part, and it's probably going to be these floor parts here as well.
Well, Billy, I'm
Okay.
gonna have to check out and go take a nap for a while. My body's starting to fight me off. So, have a good
Okie
rest of your
dokie.
stream.
Alright, well thanks for popping in, sir. Much
Of
appreciated.
course.
Yes.
Always love to when I can. See you later.
See you later, mate. Bless him. Right, that one. Yeah, so that see, that always worries me, these sort of things here where it's half and half on different places. Oh cripes, didn't mean to do that. Here we are. Perfect. Yeah, it kind of worries me where it's on half and half. But like I mentioned earlier, as long as you cut out these pieces before you remove that floor, okay, the actual item is going to become a little bit unstable. But oh heck, let's put that over there. Once you've removed that floor piece, you should then be able to take this out safely, which is quite nice. It will be a little bit. It will say it's unstable for a little while, but you should be good with it for temporary basis. Let's take this wall out for a minute. There, 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 and we'll take that out. There we go. You see that it's just separated slightly. That is what I wanted. Good, 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 good. But yeah, obviously, if I'd left that cut, that little piece right there cut, I wouldn't have been able to do anything with it afterwards. I did it once before, where I'd actually removed one of these edges, and obviously the floor underneath. I didn't think about even cutting it. I just could not access it afterwards. It was really freaking annoying. I ended up losing. I think it was actually a motor I did it on. So yeah, I've kind of got into the habit now of making sure to cut either side, so once that floor piece is actually removed, it makes life a little bit easier. There we go. We'll get that taken away. But yeah, it's definitely getting there. But yeah, obviously I'm going to try and clear all the rest of this, and then obviously figure out what is going on with this last piece at the back. Also, I've got two sections here. Oh, okay, that could be why. I wonder if there's something else hidden behind that bulkhead in the inside. That could be what I'm missing. Up here. Yeah. There's possibly some... No, because that's that there. Yeah, there's so many bits to cut, you kind of miss things. It is what it is. Right, let's get that taken out of there before I lose it. And I could do with getting rid of this side as well, which I might do now. That will then allow me to remove these pallets as such. Right, that's not been disconnected, so let's come over here. We'll cut that. Get rid of these boys. Oops. But yeah, some of the triggers could be a little bit bigger for cutting. That one, I think. That'll be fine, that's fine. That one's fine. I'm not going to be able to access that yet because obviously that lot's in the way. I want to try and keep this area here free so I can actually put one of these guys down. Oh, that's a bit loud. And I can go then straight to ye old warehouse. Actually, can I head upwards? Oh, wrong one. I want 6. Because I want to take away this little section here. Now, the only problem is... Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah, it should be fine. Obviously, I always wanted to try and keep some of these intact, because obviously if I remove that, once I remove these end pieces, it's going to cause an issue. But let's take that out. There we go. Crouch down, that will work. There we go, so that's free. That should be okay. And probably this one, so let's disconnect that. And we'll do the other side. There. I've got to keep that intact. So we'll take that piece out. That piece out. Oh, that's nasty. It must be one underneath. Let's just see if we can take this wall out. Oh, yeah, you kind of got to think a little bit ahead of time as well. There we go. For some of this stuff. Yep, right there. I just want these two side pieces. Yeah, that's the thing that always gives me a heart attack when removing these floor pieces and that. Is it gonna go? Is it gonna stay? Thankfully that one's staying. Alright, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. So yeah, so that is actually now fully clear. So I just need to go the other side of that bulkhead here. And then start clearing these rooms on either side. And hopefully get this completed one of these days. Right, 6. We've got up there. We'll empty that out. I want to go as high. Yeah, up to that one, wouldn't it? Because this is the highest. So technically, I don't really need to remove that. I don't think. We'll find out later. Let's see, let's see, let's see. So there's nothing up ahead, so that's fine. We'll take that out. And we'll take this lot away. Also, before I demolish the floor pieces, I am going to double check for any pieces that need to be cut with blowtorch. I'm not seeing anything, so that's good. Where? Okay, so I don't even... That's interesting. Why are they floating? Um, use the winch. Oh, okay. Okay, do you have to winch them off? Let's see. Oh, okay. Didn't notice that before. Well, that makes sense. Okay, it's not allowing me to get those other ones because they're too far away. Always learning things. It's terrible. Right. Oh, E. There. There we go. Okay, so that's good, that's good, that's good. I didn't even think they were a separate part, to be honest, but yeah, makes sense. Obviously, that is where the ballistic missiles were housed previously. There we go, there we go. Oh, got you, have I? Okay, got you. I think. Oh, that one. There we go. That'll do, that'll do, that'll do. Now. Okay, so the actual cages themselves for those ballistic missiles. Obviously, it had the silo there, and obviously, it got the outer part is actually part of the frame, so that is fine. But yes, this is definitely a game I would recommend to people. That is for definite. If you're looking for something a little bit different to the normal, yeah, definitely give this a go. If you're a bit unsure yourselves, just try the demo. Let's see, this one. And then make up your own mind. But yeah, for a few, what, 10, 15 bucks, whatever it is, yeah, definitely worth it. Yeah, I didn't think that was going to work. Here we go. And 5. I'm not even sure how many items I can do. Quite a few from the looks of it. Okay. Righty. Let's get in here. No matter how many times I use it, I still think of Scorpion from Mortal Kombat. Get over here! There. I'm terrible, I really am. Right then. Oh. Hello. I got stuck. Help me. There we go. That was weird. Righty, righty, righty. Oh, fudge nuggets. Oh, double fudge nuggets. Right, I think I should be okay. Yeah, because there is the well. So what I'm going to do before I take it away, just drop that down. And I'll take the floor from here. fine. And I should be good to go for that. Every now and again, that under panel, this one I'm hitting now, sometimes goes away with it. So I don't have to go through and do that second hitting. I've noticed on some ships. There we go. Obviously some, like this one, can be a bit tricky. But yeah, out of 10, I would definitely give this one 10. Even though it's got like a few bugs like we were mentioning earlier, I do like it. It's not often I can say that about a game. And yeah, definitely a relaxing game to play. And if you got a few frustrations, it's good that as well. It helps take it out as well on the ships. There we go. There we go. There we go. Let's get these last few pieces. Might as well take this wall out. I started it. I might as well finish it, hadn't I? There we are. There we are. But yeah, it's going to be interesting with that. Can I destroy? I'm wondering if that is 2 pieces. So we do have some dynamite. Was it? Yep. So even though it doesn't have these little bolt pieces to hit, a little bit of explosives will separate. So it's not a total loss. That's good. On these funny little panels. So that's good. That's good. That's good. Just got to clean up this mess quickly. Yeah, I'd rather have it go into one of those skips than, to be honest, my little truck down there. Obviously, already that's nearly 50,000 kilos worth of product to already be sorted. So yeah, if I put it into one of these, it goes into the warehouse, and pretty much it's a done deal when it comes to being sorted later on. But that is going to be it for today. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the stream. Obviously, if you haven't played the game before, I would highly recommend giving it a try. Obviously, like I said, there is a demo version of it on Steam. The game itself isn't that much, and even the DLCs are very, very cheap. And obviously, they do have a sale on currently for the entire lot. Obviously, you get the game and the 3 DLCs for, what was that, about 24 UK pounds roughly. So whatever equivalent that would be, maybe about $30 if that. I can't remember the conversion. But yeah, check it out anyway, guys. I would recommend it for sure. Ending screen. There we go. Not intermission. But yeah, big, huge thank you for coming out today. Much appreciated for the stretch and the fart and the other sound alerts. Much appreciated. You guys are far too kind, that is for sure. Now, who is out there in the world of Twitch? Let's see, Mr. Ooh. Oh. Um, I don't know. I've got a choice between Mr. Jababo or Mamadou again. Obviously, Mr. Jab is actually doing the Contractor series at the minute, if you're interested. And obviously we've got Mamadou playing Farming Simulator 22 PV Canyon Crossing. I'm kind of curious to see what Mamadou's up to. I'll probably end up being over there anyway, so. Uh, yeah, I think we'll go over and see Mamadou. We'll have to raid maybe Mr. Jababble next week, and you guys can join in. So let's bring this up. So raid. We're going for Mamadou 53. She's right there. Obviously, if you've got any questions about the map, so PV Canyon Crossing Farm Sim 22, please drop it in there. We'll try and answer it for you. But yeah, obviously I'll be back again my usual time on Friday. Obviously, make sure to check out Mr. Dashnet later on. I'm guessing he's probably going to be doing 7 Days to Die. You never know. Could be something else. But till next time, guys, have a great rest of your day. And when my little TikTok counter's gone down, we'll go over see Mamadou and have a great day. So, bye for now.